Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl here, MJ's Nia. Welcome to the channel. So if y'all didn't know, I had made a video already about DDG and Halle Bailey, couple goals. I did a whole breakdown, I did like a mini history, a mini like DDG and Halle Bailey relationship documentary pretty much. I did it yesterday and it briefly talked about, the oversharing, sharing every detail about your relationship to the world on social media, right? Now, here this was 5 hours ago. Neighborhood Talk just post the real baby Halo went all black Nike Tech today for doctor checkups. None too crazy. So yeah, if y'all did not know, Halo has an IG page. So I believe DDG made it for baby Halo. Oh, the baby already has 33,000 followers. My stylist and Dada at DDG run this page. The flyest baby alive. Okay, I get it. The father is running the page and he blur out the baby's face for protection. I get it. But what is this? Why? Then Krishan did this, made a baby page for her baby. This is what I'm saying about the oversharing. And this is why people are saying that, oh, well, we need to mind our business. Why are they making a page for their babies? If they want us to mind our business and don't want people to be involved, because I don't follow these people. I got this information from blogs. I follow, I look at blogs and I follow commenters off of YouTube. They're getting this information because they'll see it on their page. If somebody posts something, they want us to see it, right? So how can we mind our business when people are oversharing? So this is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. The oversharing of not just celebrities, but other regular people too. And then when they share things, they don't like the feedback that's given back to them in the comments. It's either positive or negative, and they don't like the negative comments.
No. Bro, I don't know why people is like so invested in what I got going on or what we got going on. Like, bro, mind your business. Like, go outside, touch some grass, bro. Like go do a cartwheel in your backyard or something. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, I genuinely don't be understanding. It's like, bro, why do y'all be so invested in people that don't know you? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I love my supporters and shit, but in real life, bro, I don't know y'all, bro. Like, that's just the truth. Like, you gotta just let me live my life. Like, you don't look at your principal at your school and be like, damn, is she in a bad mood today? Did she argue with her dude today? What's going on with her today? Like, bro, why do you care so much? Whatever's going on in my life or her life, bro, is not gonna change yours. Best and believe, bro. Get in the lab. Go get some money. Like, let's focus on ourselves. 2024, bro. Let's try to lock in on ourselves, not other people. Please mind your business.
So Chris Brown claps back at a fan who says she doesn't want a man with multiple baby mamas. Who said I was hiring, ma'am? Okay. Here is Chris Brown's. I don't see anything wrong with the picture. That's fine. You can post whatever you want on your social media accounts, but don't get upset when people respond back. Chris Brown official. The best part of me is my kids. Nothing wrong with that, right? But beware when you post your kid's face online like this, everybody sees them. Everybody's not going to have wonderful comments about your children or about you. Keep that in mind. This is why some people choose not to post their kids at all online. It says, this person here responds to his post, beautiful, it is, but I don't want a man with multiple baby mamas. Chris Brown responds back, who said I was hiring, ma'am? You say that like you had a chance. I think a lot of people are missing the point. a lot of these celebs, a lot of regular people, they're posting too much stuff online when it comes to their family, to the details about their relationship or their family. They're oversharing it. And then you might say, oh, well, Nia, I don't see anything wrong with this. Like, there's nothing wrong with making a video or making a video of your child or posting things about your kids. Well, a lot of people are beginning to blur out their faces for a reason. There's a reason for that. So let me play this video for you real quick, like, and this was 5 years ago. And a lot of people are beginning to, you see this post down here where a lot of people putting smiley faces and stuff in front of their kids' faces. You know, I'm going to play something quick for you guys. Two things. The danger of posting about your kids on social media, explained by a lawyer. Why you should rethink posting photos of your children on social media. So the first one is 5 years ago. So we've been warned 5 years ago.
Digital kidnapping, and yes, it is as scary as it sounds. As parents, we love to take photos of our kids and post them. It's a great way to keep our family and friends in the loop. But now experts are issuing this new alert that bad guys are using our posts against us to track our children. This morning, you're about to see how they do it, plus the simple setting on your phone that you can change right now to protect your family.
Your baby's hatching.
From Facebook to Instagram, parents sharing their children's lives online. But now the new world crime, digital kidnapping, predators stealing your kids' photos and spreading them online. This stranger posting on Facebook claiming this girl was his daughter. In another recent case, a child's photo was tagged on a porn site. Turns out, most of us are putting our own families at risk, and we have no idea.
Happy Thursday.
You post all the time.
Yeah, I like to post about the kids.
That's Michelle and Reese. They think we're doing a general story about social media. What they don't know, back in Ohio, cyber safety expert Jesse Weinberger is poring over their social media pages, checking for private information. So what do you find here?
Through Mom's Facebook account and everything that she's posted, I was able to find out husband's name, children's names. She has 2 children. I know their ages. I know their dates of birth. I know where they go to school. I have the address of the school. I have the name of the teacher. I know exactly which playgrounds they visit, how often they like to go to each playground.
You were showing me a map where you're actually able to find out the path they take to school, how they walk and when.
Right, it wasn't hard.
But even scarier, she says our photos can have a hidden location signature embedded in them. Even if you don't tag the location, anyone can still find out where you are. What's the danger here?
For example, I know that one of her children broke his leg. How easy would it for me to be to come up to the kid and say, oh, you don't remember me, but I was the nurse when you came to the emergency room. How's your leg feeling?
Come with me.
Come with me.
Time for the moment of truth. Come have a seat right over here. I tell Michelle and Reese what we uncovered. We actually had a cybersecurity expert pour through your social media pages. And she put together a dossier on your children, on your family. Found out some pretty creepy stuff. I know your 2 sons are Oxford and Ozark. I know where they go to school. I know your route to school.
That's scary.
I also know that your son likes to play chess.
Yes.
Ozark does. He's participated in youth wrestling.
Yes.
I don't want to say their last names, but I know your kids' babysitters' names. Who's Grammy B?
That's my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah.
Think about the information, even just that I've said so far. If this were a bad person, an online predator, I know where your kids go to school, I can walk up and say, hey, Grammy B sent me. And suddenly, they can get away with your child.
You don't want to set your child up for something dangerous.
And we don't even realize it. And I'm a parent too, and I do the same thing. I think we all do.
Yeah, I mean, it's very scary.
So how do you protect your family? On Instagram, make your profile private like that. And on Facebook, click on Settings, then Privacy, and change right here from public to friends only. And go a step further. On Facebook, categorize your friends in terms of safety. Make separate groups for those you trust the most. And when you post, only share your kids' photos with them. And remember that hidden location feature in some photos? Go to your phone's privacy settings, the camera section, and make sure the location function is off. Also, never put your kids in your profile or cover photo. Those are always public.
It's definitely a really good reminder for all of us to know there are people out in this world, and they're using that information to do bad things.
By the way, as we sit here, you're going through your Facebook settings, then your phone settings. It's true. I'm going to show you as soon as we're off the air. I'm going to show you again. But here's another tip for you. You know, you change your clocks every time it's daylight saving time. Experts say use that as a reminder to go through your friends on social media and clean house. Delete anyone who you're not friends with anymore. Because, you know, sometimes we just collect friends on social media. Go through it a couple of times a year to make sure that you still don't have some stragglers there who you don't know.
All right, that privacy setting's important and easy to fix, right?
Yeah, I'll go, let me have your phone. I'll do this during your next.
What technology can do these days, isn't it? All you need are a couple of pictures, like the ones you share on social media, where they can be taken and used by everybody. What you share online is like a digital footprint that will follow me around for the rest of my life. I'm telling you this because I know you love me and would never do anything to harm me. So please, Mom, please, Dad, protect my virtual privacy.
That chilling message from a German telecommunications giant is making the rounds on social media. It's an important message about the potential consequences of sharing your child's image and other personal information online. To talk more about that, we are joined by Leah Plunkett, a lawyer and author of Sharenthood, Why We Should Think Before We Talk About Our Kids Online. Leah, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Why is this topic so important to you?
This topic is so important to me because I am a lawyer and I'm also a parent. And so I came to this topic in order to try to figure out practical, ethical ways to share or not share information about my own children digitally. And then as I looked further into that important conversation, I broadened out the conversation to include all the other parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, coaches, and other trusted adults who have to steward our children's privacy.
All right, and as we saw in that video there, that was just a short snippet of it, but it really goes on to show that an image can be used and altered to create so-called deep fakes, and those could go on to haunt children for years on end, far into the future. What would you say to parents about posting their images online? Is it a complete no-go, or what should you be mindful of?
I would encourage parents to be mindful of how to be a smarter sharent. So sharent being a combination of the words, of course, share and parent. I would say avoid any pictures of your child in any state of undress, even if it is a totally innocent day at the beach picture. Avoid posting any information that fully identifies your child by name, date of birth, or location. Ideally, don't post pictures of your children on social media. Instead, look for other ways to share exciting moments with trusted family, friends, and others in your communities that don't involve social media posts.
Interesting. Yeah, it certainly, I think, has a lot of parents thinking, myself included. I have young ones. I have shared some images online, but you know what? I'm really thinking twice about whether I will even continue to do that. Are there any ways to, you know, if you do decide to pull down those images, are they still out there forever? Is there anything, any actions that we can take as parents to better protect our kids online?
To better protect our kids online, as you said, going and pulling down images that you've posted is a really important first step. You're absolutely right that once an image gets out there digitally, it is hard to completely and totally recall it. Think even about the actions that individuals can take, let alone AI or other machines. People can download images, they can do screenshots, they can hold on to them. But I would say a really good first step is, if you've already posted, go ahead and take those pictures down and don't post future ones. You can also make sure that anything that you need to communicate in the future is done through a more secure channel, like a secure messaging app. You can also model good digital citizenship practices for your children in ways that are age appropriate and developmentally appropriate for them, such as asking for their consent or at least their input before you ever share anything about them digitally that you're not required to share. I don't mean that parents should stop using digital medical records, for instance, or digital educational records, but in terms of the social sharing, involve your children and model for them that once a picture leaves the privacy and goes into a digital setting, then it can be used and reused and repurposed in countless ways now and in the future by people and institutions that you may not even know.
And a really important conversation for all of us to be having. Leah, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your perspective.
All right, so y'all just heard about those 2 videos I just posted, where they were talking about it's not safe to have your kids online. I know people blur their they're blurring their kids' faces out altogether, but I personally wouldn't even post any of my nieces or nephews or on my own child or anything like that. None of that. So that's just personally me. Some other people are doing it too. They took all their kids. I had a friend who took all their child, all their children off of their social media. She didn't feel comfortable after she found out what was going on with the kids' pictures. And there's a lot of predators out there preying on kids too through images. So I wanted to bring that out too as well. So go on and keep on posting y'all babies and stuff like that just to get clout and to get a new fan page and a part of your brand. Keep right on. But I also want to bring out underneath this article that I posted on the other video I made about Halle Bailey and DDG, about, all the issues, all the things that was going on around their relationship. This title here says Halle Bailey and DDG's newborn baby has already made his music video debut. So here's the picture that they were talking about right here. Halle Bailey and DDG's newborn son Halo made his debut in the rapper's latest music video. So let me read a comment down here. It was very interesting, this comment, because this is kind of what I've said in the video that I posted not too long ago. This person down here, Michael Towers, 2 days ago, says babies are the best thing that can happen to a couple. But it's important to realize that the most important job on earth is to be a mother or a father, to give your child love, protection, and security. Babies aren't material things that you show off in front of cameras. Babies need a full commitment from both mother and father to always be there for them. Being in a stable, loving, married household is the ideal environment to raise a child. I know a lot of people like, you don't need to get married. That's not important. I understand that. But what this person is, what I really looked in this paragraph, this little sentence, is protection and security. If you guys don't want people to be all in your business and saying or making comments, like I saw on what your name is, Chris Brown page, where he was upset when somebody came in and commented and other people were agreeing with Chris Brown. Let's not post every little detail then. Just post your music. Just post your movies coming up. Just post your book. Don't use your kids to gain people trust and want people to like give heart emojis and stuff, because they're not everybody is gonna be nice online. Half of the people online are trolls. Half of the people online want people downfall. So when you post things like this, relationship issues or your kids, you're going to get a lot of negative comments. They're going to be negative and they're going to be some positive. But I just want to put that out there about the oversharing of everything. It's not safe. I'm just letting you know it's not safe. And also I wanted to talk about 3 other incidents that's going on as well. So not too long ago, somebody had posted this. I saw this on T and Shade. She posted it. Shout out to her. It says, I've been up since 9. How do I tell him he's overstaying his stay? So I'm guessing this girl invite this guy over and she wants him to go home. You're posting stuff. What are we supposed to do with this? And somebody said in the comment area, this is what they said. Should have set them expectations the night before. I got to get up early in the morning. Exactly. So not everybody is going to give you a shoulder to cry on when you're in situations like this. And T and Shay post something really funny after this post. Exactly. Yeah. So I want you guys to listen to this couple. She is a young couple. They're a young couple that were also teen parents, drop rage farming video. So I'm going to play this audio for you guys. And I want you guys to listen very closely to this. And then afterwards, I'm going to read you what T and Shade had posted back to this couple.
We've been together since we were 13 years old, you know, ups and downs every relationship has, but we have two different opinions on marriage, so we want to hear what you guys have to say about it. So, I'm about to be 22 in 2 days, which means we've been together since 13 and I'm about to be 22. Do the math. And I still don't have a ring, y'all. This ring that I have right here is from my dad, but I don't have a ring. And I think that we should be married. We had our first son when we were 15, and even then I told him, let's get married. What'd you say?
We were 15.
So our parents were like, well, when you guys are 18, if you guys still love each other, then you guys can get married. 18? Sorry, the baby needs another excuse, like, oh, let's go to college. We go to college. Oh, let's get our own house. We get our own house. Let's move out together. We did that. So I gave him the ultimatum, and I told him that if he didn't propose to me by December 31st at 11:59, that I was gonna leave, because I feel like I do all the wifey duties with no ring or no sign of commitment. We have 2 kids, and I literally do everything. And after all of these years, I feel like he knows. He should know already if he wants to marry me or not. And we already have 2 kids, so to me, I feel like it shouldn't have to be anything fancy. Like, we don't have to do this whole big show because we basically are already married. But I want the last name, I want the title, and I want to feel like we have a commitment to where he can't just get up and leave one day.
I can't just get up and leave.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Or he could just tell me to leave. And
you have my kids, I wouldn't do that.
Sure. But other excuse, like, oh, let's go to college. We go to college. Oh, let's get our own house. We get our own house. Let's move out together. We did that. So I gave him the ultimatum, and I told him that if he didn't propose, he has a whole different opinion about it. So tell them what you think.
First off, if you're gonna tell me you have by this date to marry you, you can leave, because I am not gonna marry you when you tell me to marry you. I'm not running on your time to propose to you. Proposal is on my time.
So after...
So if you say, as you can see, I didn't propose to you this year because you said I got until the 31st. So I'm gonna wait till the 31st.
Tomorrow.
Okay, and I'm gonna wait. And what's gonna happen?
You're not gonna propose.
If you leave, then you weren't meant for me.
Okay, but
exactly.
I feel like after a year, he should have known if he wanted to marry me or not. Like, I know we were young, but even now, as we're older, I'm about to be 22. Well, we're both about to be 22, and he's still iffy about it. And I feel like he's just sitting here wasting my time. Because there's people that get married after 3 months, and then they live like this long, luxurious... He has a about it, and I feel like he's just sitting here wasting my time. Because there's people that get married after 3 months, and then they live like this long, luxurious marriage, and then there's us, and he still doesn't want to commit. So I feel like he's still acting like a child. But that's why I was like, let's make a video, ruffle some people's feathers, and have them let us know what they think, because he thinks he's right. And I think I'm right, obviously. So this is something we butt heads about all the time. So y'all let us know in the comments what you guys think.
I'm gonna marry you, but just don't put a time limit on it or it's gonna further it back. I tell her all the time, stop telling me to marry you. I'm gonna marry you when I wanna marry you. Just because you say, let's go get married right now. I'm not finna go get married. When are you got until 31st to propose to me. I'm not gonna propose to you by the 31st. I tell you.
But yeah, he wants me to have more of his kids. He wants to be like, let's have more kids. And then when I say no, he's like, oh, you don't love me. Same thing.
I say you don't love me.
About it. And I feel like
rage farming or rage bait. Rage bait is a type of content that is super popular on social media because it's incredibly easy to do, reliable, and if done well, lucrative. Simply think of something that pisses people off, make a video or article or meme about it, drop it in the algorithm, and wait for clicks and comments to roll in. And I really, really hate it.
So yeah, I wanted to talk about this rage farming videos where people, like what he just said, I've been noticing this, that people have personal issues in their life and they're putting it on. I mostly see it on TikTok. I watch it on the gram, but I mostly see these TikTok videos. They're going viral for things what this young lady here just said about how she wants her boyfriend to marry her, and he won't marry her. But I think they have 2 kids now, and they've been with each other for years. And he's talking about how he doesn't want to marry her because she keeps asking for it, and he keeps pushing it off. Okay, but anyway, let me go ahead and read the response that Teen Shade has said. A lot of people responded to her. We're not done, but a lot of people responded to us. So let me read this. It says, okay, I will play along. As a teenager, you allowed this boy to talk you out of your feelings, and you had a baby with him. Didn't ask for marriage at this point. Then fast forward, you have another baby, still no ring. Now y'all own a house together, so he thought enough of you to impregnate you twice and co-sign his name on the deed to that house, and still you didn't even consider marrying you. Now you want us in social media land to feel bad as if you are the victim? Nope. You allowed it. Was his insensitive marrying you? He's 20. He's 22, sweetie. He will be gone in 3 or 5 years. And your videos will be of you mad because his new girl is doing your kid's hair. Why didn't you have a conversation about marriage before bringing 2 lives into the world that y'all are responsible for? Take some accountability for yourself, sweetie. All women aren't destined to be wives. Good luck, though. And there's tons of comments down here. Yep, this is what I said when you overshare. This is what happens when you overshare, people. You're not going to like the response. Keep your privacy to yourself. Keep your privacy. Look at this, a paragraph. Keep your relationship, your kids to yourself, people. Keep it to yourself. Stop oversharing. Got some more stuff for you.
Serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. Like I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money is what I'm trying to say. And all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the 3 jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, also, I had to quit a 3rd job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So anyways, me and him always get in an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about, like, hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out. And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
Yeah, anyway, going on. So Tina Shade, she replied back to her, whoever this person is. I check her socials, and I have yet to find a boyfriend. So I can't confirm or deny if this is a rage farming. What I do know is if I'm in a relationship and I have to work 3 jobs, I'm no longer in that relationship. Yet again, people post stuff and don't like what people say. Because I'm playing these two videos for a reason. I've been wanting to talk about the oversharing that's going on social media. And as you can see, people are breaking it down for her. All right, so guess what happens? My friend, since when I told her about these two videos, she said, hey, did you know they both responded back to social media? And I said, oh, really? So let me go find those videos for you guys. Yeah, it gets better. So this woman here, her name is Life Coach Sean. She's going to respond back to these recent dating videos that came up, the ones I just showed you. They actually responded back, and this is her response to them. Now I'm also going to play I think there's another video that she made. She has a good channel. I like what my friend keeps sending me her stuff, and I enjoy watching it. She does give some uplifting encouragement and some thoughts, and this is what we do. This is what we're supposed to be doing on social media. Just for newsflash, you post something, you're supposed to give our thoughts back to you by replying to you. I just want to let you guys know how that's how social media works. Okay, I say this all the time on my channel. So yeah, let me play this video for you guys.
Try to give grace to the people who are in bad relationships, who jump on this app and ask for our advice, and they stay. It always starts off the same way. They start off like,
okay, we've been together since we were 13 years old, you know, ups and downs every relationship has, but we have two different opinions on marriage, so we want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Well, I gave him the ultimatum, and I told him that if he didn't propose to me by December 31st at 11:59, that I was gonna leave, because I feel like I do all the wifey duties with no ring or no sign of commitment.
And then they start sounding like,
it also isn't as easy as just getting up and packing my bags like everybody's telling me to do.
Again, they start off asking us questions like,
a serious question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money. After all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? I'm not talking about like hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Am I wrong?
And then start sounding like this.
Like 3 jobs with a man is crazy. And just for all of you who are curious, I did have a conversation with my man, and it was actually really good. And for the people who are saying I should get up and leave, people have been married for 20 and 30 years. You think they just got up and left, or they made it work, made compromises, make sacrifices? That's what you do for a strong relationship, because at the end of the day, my man is not a bum. He does work very hard. He's just stingy with his money.
Like, you're asking for help, and then when we offer it to you because you asked, you get mad at us. If y'all aren't prepared for the kind of responses that you're going to get, don't ask people. That people actually get invested in you. People worry about you. People care about you. People pray about you. People are genuinely concerned about you. Because you come on the internet crying, oh, my man got a computer for his son and not my son. Like, y'all come on here crying. You get all this sympathy and empathy from other women. And then you act like, y'all are just too invested in other people's lives. You were the one who invited us in.
Did you hear the key word that she said? You're the guys that invited us in. I've been saying that for a long time on social media. You have some people like, oh, you guys need to mind your business. How can you mind your business when people are always posting stuff about their kids, about their relationships, and the ups and downs, the little deep personal details in their lives? They bring it to social media, and then they think it's going to be rainbows and butterflies. They're going to have a shoulder to cry on. They're going to have somebody always happy there to support them. No, people are going to give you advice. They're going to say stuff that you're not going to like. This is why I wanted to make this video about oversharing. I started off with DDG posting his baby because he did not like people asking him all type of questions about pregnancy videos. He didn't want nobody asking him if Halle Bailey was pregnant or if they were expecting a child, even though on January the 1st, he posted a ultrasound of their baby in Halle Bailey's stomach. But they play stupid and dumb, and I don't know, they want their privacy, but you're posting all these troll videos and stuff like that. And here you come in 2024, you have a whole thing where y'all not showing the baby, y'all blur out his face, but he has a Instagram page now. It's the oversharing for me, and then people don't like the response. That's what I'm talking about. You guys overshare a whole lot of stuff, and y'all don't like the response in the comment area from other people. Y'all hate when people are bothering you guys. Just like this woman here say, why are y'all inviting us? She also posed something else. There's another thing I want to post. I want to show you guys. Is another video. If you think I believe now they're calling these type of videos here farm raising. The ones with the celebrities are different. Celebrities post things because they want to stay irrelevant. So I want to put that out there. Celebrity post things about their personal life because they want to stay irrelevant and they want to be on the level with us. You know, they want to be like on the level with us where they too have families and relationships. But we already know y'all have families and relationships. Just promote your stuff, okay, at this point. But let me show you one more video before I conclude it.
A lot of things that I love about TikTok, but one of my absolute favorite things is that if somebody gets on here and they're telling a true story, every party in that story will emerge.
He says, oh, my ex is about to walk this way. I said, your ex? He's like, yeah, my ex. I said, oh, does she live here? He says, yeah, she lives here. I said, oh, interesting. So she walks past and he's like, Ashton, Ashton. He's calling her name and she's ignoring him. And I said, oh, she must be upset. She must be upset because you're with another girl. Are y'all not cool? He says, we were cool up until now, I guess. And we walk to the elevator. We see her again. He tries to talk to her again. He's like, Ashton, Ashton. And she's like, I'm good. And she's like, this is Cameron. She's like, I don't care. He says she knows about you. And she's like, I could care less. So we go into his unit and he says, I need to go talk to her. It's been 30 minutes.
But TikTok being TikTok, the ex makes an appearance on the app.
So I'm the ex in question, and I'm gonna start by saying that it's Ashley, not Ashton. We've been together for like a year and a half now. We've been like on and off, and we were just talking earlier that day, like we probably broke up like 48 hours like prior to last night. One thing about me is like I'm always gonna keep it cute. Like I don't, like, you cannot make me jealous. Like it's not a thing, like, because I simply don't care. And like I said, like, no shade to this girl, but I'm gonna tell you like where you went wrong, like, or what I would have done differently if I were like in your situation. The minute he would have called my name, I would have been out of there. And not even 30 seconds later, I hear like knocking on my door. I couldn't even like put my pizza down yet. I hear knocking on my door, and it's literally him, obviously. I guess he came up here to like explain himself, but when I tell you I literally did not need an explanation because I didn't care, like it was just a waste of time. I'm like, where is this girl? You were just with her 30 seconds ago. Like, what are you doing here? Like, he's like, I'm not even attracted to her. Like, you know, I was just having such a hard time dealing with our breakup. He has no intentions of going back there. Meanwhile, the girl is downstairs making TikToks after this man literally said, I'm gonna go check on my ex. Like, this is where you went wrong again. This is why it's really important, like, as women, we need to like know our worth, because there's no reason you should have tolerated all the disrespect that you did that night.
Now, before I get too deep into it, I have to say this, because the ex seems to think that she and the new girl are completely different. Y'all, neither one of y'all stood on business, okay? You're judging her, saying that, while he's downstairs with me, you're upstairs in his apartment all alone. Girl, exactly. How you let this man talk you into getting into your apartment when 48 hours ago...
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine.
Y'all really aren't that different. Now, people didn't exactly love Ashley's delivery, but she's absolutely right. You have to be able to walk away from the first sign of disrespect. That man played in your face multiple times. The first time that he felt like he had to get his ex's attention, that was the first red flag that you overlooked. Then you saw her again at the elevator. Okay, that's number 2. Then he left you in his apartment for 30, 45 minutes, just left you there. Didn't check on you, didn't text you, didn't call you, nothing. She was the most important thing to him in that moment and on that night. So I'm glad you didn't continue to entertain that man, but you stayed way too long. I know she said that, oh, you know, while I was waiting, she was filming a TikTok live in the moment and all of that. But girl, that man had you up there waiting with no concern for you. Every second that you stayed, It was like chipping away a little bit at your dignity. No self-respecting woman is waiting on a man to finish with an ex to come say or do anything else. And it's not trying to be shady or anything. I'm trying to use it as a cautionary tale for other women. The millisecond that you feel some disrespect, you're out of there. We don't need some explanation from some raggedy man, because the clown will always invite you to his circus. There's a lot of things that
I think it's his life with Shonda. She's on TikTok. Like I said, she makes some cool videos. And Tia Shay, she posts a lot of videos herself. She's on TikTok and the gram. She says a lot of interesting things and uplifting things too. So go check out both of these women. But I want to say this. I don't think these people want advice. I think a lot of people, when they post things, especially about relationship, they don't want advice. They just want a shoulder to cry on. They just want somebody to cheer them on and be like, yay, boo, you're doing good. They don't want advice. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna reply back to any of these women. Not gonna say anything for them. You're in that predicament yourself. You're not a victim. I don't see none of these women as a victim. Nope, not at all. I agree with T and Shade on that. You're not a victim. Nope. You put yourself in that predicament. Yes, a lot of people have gone through the similar things, and guess what? They got themselves out of it. If you don't want to stay in it, go ahead, baby. You hear me clapping? I applaud you. Go ahead, stay right there. I'm not giving you no advice because you don't want it. But somebody said something very important in this comment here. Let me see if I can find it. The minute he left to go check on her, I would have left. What the F is dropping a TikTok video going to do besides embarrass you some more? This is what I'm saying. The oversharing of every detail in your life. And this person responded to him, said, my video would have been of me leaving. It's easy for y'all to say that, but these women are gonna leave. I say like what Victoria Martin say in her video. I'll let you see the lyrics on the screen what Victoria Martin said, what Victoria Martin said in her music video. I mean, in her song. But yeah, they're demonetized. They are demonetized. Yes, that's basically what they are. They want the vitamin D, and that's what's going on with these women. They need a man. They need a man. They need a man. You know. I also, when I think of this, I also think of like Cardi B always showing all her over sexual things that she have done in the past with Offset. So like, if y'all don't ever notice, like Cardi B and Offset, they're always showing a whole bunch of sexual stuff and posting it on live and online stream. Like right here, this one video 5 years ago, and they've been doing this for years. Cardi B posted a video, Offset fingering her. Okay. Cardi B and Offset getting freaky in Cabo. Cardi B tries to seduce Offset on Instagram Live. You know, they've been doing this stuff for years. And then Cardi B has this on and off relationship with Offset, and she gets upset when people are all in her business. When Offset and Cardi B have issues, she wants to scream and yell and curse them out.
Did I confirm anything? Shut the fuck up! About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the fuck up. And it's the same fucking dumb, my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fucking fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fucking fan base. But y'all want to send me a fucking book just to talk shit on the fucking timeline. Did I confirm all this with a man? No. So why the fuck y'all keep talking? Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Shut the fuck up.
You know, they didn't want nobody in their business. You know, just like Chris Brown, yeah, he clapped back at a fan. We don't even know if she's a fan or not. Maybe she's just posting. I don't know. But it's just, if y'all don't want people in your business, stop with the oversharing. And not only that, sharing your kids and stuff like that online, like how Chris Brown did, it's not safe. You know, it's literally not safe. Like I'm showing you guys this because we're living in a world now where everybody wants to tell their whole life story online. You ain't getting it from me. I'm not telling you my whole life story. So if you sit here and think I'm going to, absolutely not. But I will sit here and talk about other people's lives that they tend to keep posting and they don't want people to say anything about it. Let me know what y'all thoughts are down below. Like I had to make another part. I want to put this in the other video, but it would have been 2 hours. I could have made this a video for 2 and 3 hours, how people don't want people in their business and they want people to shut up and they want to talk trash back to other people online because they're saying something about a picture or a photo or a video that they post. Don't share it. Don't share it. Keep it to yourself. I'm just saying. Keep it to yourself. But yeah, as for now, I should see y'all later. Peace.
Y'all got them big veneers all in your face. I know them teeth is heavy, mouth look like an old school Chevy, cause you got them big veneers all in your face. You could have just got some braces. Y'all got them big veneers all in your face. I know them teeth is heavy, mouth look like an old school Chevy, cause you got them big veneers all in your face.